Check this out.
Over the next 7 days, we'll be driving a brand new $1 camper van from Sicily, Italy to Berlin, Germany. We've wanted to try van life for years now. However, vans are really expensive, so we couldn't justify it until we found a cheaper way. Earlier this year, we heard about something called van relocations. When a camper van company needs a van moved, regular people, like us, can do it for them. It sounds like a win-win. We get to do van life for $1 a day, and the rental company has the van relocated for free. But when things sound too good to be true, they usually are.
Whoa.
These van relocations can be unpredictable.
He also told us to prepare for battle when we get to Berlin.
Van life is challenging.
No,
Sir.
hey.
Black tanks are gross. For the next week, we're going to show you all the highs and lows that come along with this $1 van relocation. Let's see how this goes.
We made it, but oh my gosh, it's already been such an adventure just to get here. We desperately need to get on the road, so let's get out of here.
All right, directions are in.
How far is it?
7.5 hours.
7.5 hours? Oh my god. It's already like, what, 3:30? We might be changing the place that we planned on going. We've had a really late start.
We just picked up this van here in Sicily, Italy, and we may already have some big problems. We'll explain everything later, but here's a quick rundown. We booked this van relocation from Sicily all the way to Berlin, about 2,400 kilometers. But when we showed up at 10 a.m. to pick it up, we were told that we were only allowed to drive 600 kilometers total, and that we would be charged for every kilometer over that. This doesn't make sense to us, since we were hired to move the van to the place they decided. This turned into almost 5 hours of discussion trying to figure it out. The worker even told us he's done over 40 relocations and charged the excess mileage fee to every single one. So we have no idea if we're going to be charged this fee or not. We'll keep you updated. But for now, we're just going to try to get this van to Berlin on time and try not to rack up any other fees.
So here we are, two people who have never driven in Europe and never driven a camper van, renting a camper van for 7 days to drive across Europe. This is going to be such an amazing adventure, and one filled with problems that we'll have to solve as we go. And we're coming up on our first problem to solve since we've gotten on the road. In case you didn't know, I didn't, Sicily is an island. So we have to figure out a way to get this van off the island.
Okay, we found a car ferry that's supposed to work between Sicily and mainland Italy that we're gonna try to take.
Ticket office, okay. We're totally professionals. We know how to go on a ferry and buy tickets and stuff. We got this. Look, there's like semi-trucks getting on the ferry too. Whoa.
It makes me feel better about the size of our van fitting on it, because I was a little worried that we'd be too big, but I guess not.
Yeah. We look like we know what we're doing. Easy peasy. Just follow the crowd.
Wow, here we go. First car ferry on a camper van.
Whoa. Pulling onto a boat in a camper van.
Oh, I guess you can get out. That's crazy.
Wow, we are loving van life. The fact that we can just come out back here and hang out is so cool. Oh my gosh, we're underway.
Whoa!
Whoa. Big drop. Wow.
All right.
We just took a boat in a camper van.
We made it! I'm so relieved. If we had gotten stuck in Sicily, I mean, we still want to drive 5 more hours today.
I think we can stay with our original plan. We're just gonna have to drive really late tonight, but then we'll be caught up, so it'll be fine. No big deal. Easy peasy. We have challenges planned for every single day, and today's challenge is pretty special. Like we mentioned, we don't really have the budget for doing van life correctly. We're trying to avoid booking campsites, which means tonight will be our first night ever stealth camping, which I've heard is actually a little challenging. Like in the States, I think you can just go to like a Walmart parking lot is what I've heard, but I don't think we can do that here. So we're gonna try to find somewhere that's like in the woods a bit, and hopefully we can find somewhere cool. I'm just gonna go here.
Okay. Ooh, what side is the thing on?
The arrow points down, so I don't know what that means.
Huh. Unless it's pointing left.
Oh man, it is pointing left. It's been a long day. Well, I don't know which diesel it is. Diesel Auto Mezzi? Diesel Auto Veture. We don't know how to get gas, so I think we're gonna go inside.
There's no inside, but we found this machine that looks right, so.
Insert a card or a banknote.
I left my card in the car.
All right, we got diesel. We asked a local, and he said do this one. I don't really know why.
Wow, look at that.
You can't even tell where the water ends and the sky starts.
Wow.
We're almost there. Woo! Woo! I don't know if you can tell how narrow this is, but this is a brand new van. Like, we're the first ones to ever rent it. And these branches, we cannot let them scratch the van, or we have to pay for it. Okay. If anyone comes up the other way, it's all over for us.
It literally cannot be tighter. It's like,
We could not open the doors. Like, there, you wouldn't be able to get out of the van.
yeah. Wait, stop. Let me go look, because if there's not a place where you can turn around,
Okay.
it's not gonna work. You definitely cannot go down there. It's just like somebody's house. And there's no place to turn around. It's just straight driveway, so you have to back out of it.
Oh, man. Okay. Let's see what we can do then. Oh. I put the brake on a little bit, that's my bad.
Good job. You're good.
Hello. Sorry, English?
Parking.
Yeah, parking. This van says there's parking. Give me I'm just gonna follow him on foot. parking?
Parking per dormire?
Yeah, parking.
Questa qua.
I see. Okay. How do you get the...
No, qua no.
No. This...
Quello la strada è sballata. Poi quando dovete andare?
Go
C'è
up.
la strada lì.
All right. Thank you so much.
Allora fai una cosa, tu sali,
Yeah.
poi scendi, vai a sinistra, alla fine, prima della discesa, ci stanno una salita che ti stompa là sopra.
Sorry. Yeah.
Vengo con te. Ti accompagno io. E mi fai salire.
No.
Okay.
Fatti un po' più là.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Ti accompagno io, se no non ho...
It's okay. We'll
It's
go
okay,
this
yeah,
way.
Vai.
No.
Un po' me ne serve a più. Ce la facciamo?
It's okay.
No, grazie. No, grazie.
Mettiti dietro poi.
No,
It's okay.
Ti
grazie.
accompagno io, se no
No,
non...
it's okay.
No,
It's okay. No, grazie.
Non la trovi la strada. La strada non la trovi.
No, grazie. Oh,
Vai, ti accompagno.
No.
No.
Sir.
Hey.
Vai.
No.
Devo mettere dietro?
No.
Mettiti un po' più là.
I'll go around it. We'll get out of here.
Se no non ci arrivi.
Okay. Here. I'll go around to the other side.
Vedi qua.
We're going this way.
We're gonna go this way. Thank you so much, though.
Com'è?
Yeah, we're
No, a piedi è troppo lontano.
yeah.
Ti accompagno, poi me ne salgo io.
No, grazie.
Scendi, non ti preoccupare.
All right.
Hai capito?
Thank you.
Ti vuole accompagnare. Good night.
Good night.
All right. Have a good night.
Hai capito dove?
Sempre left.
Faccio tutto più bravo.
Be careful if you roll forward.
Yeah. We gotta be careful of this wall here too.
Yes. Okay. It's just
An old guy climbed into our van.
old guy climbed into our van. I heard an Italian word that sounded close to a company. It was like a compionarme or something, I don't know. They were trying to guide us the way, which was very kind. But it was a bit too far.
He was adamant that we could fit down a way that got even smaller,
It was just a tighter corner, yeah.
and it just wouldn't have happened. And then he became very adamant that he could help us. I think he had just a few too many drinks, was feeling quite confident. But I think all well-intentioned.
I think all well-intentioned, yes. But wild.
Now it's 1 a.m. We don't know where we're going. We just got a warning light. We just
Is
got
it your seatbelt?
No, my seatbelt's on. Is your seatbelt on?
Yeah, my seatbelt's on. Is the emergency brake on?
Yes. Oh, beautiful. Look at this.
Ooh, that's a crisp parking lot.
Wow. And look, there's already another van here. That makes me feel good.
Van life, what a start. Doing the van life.
Stealth camping.
Okay. We're gonna go to sleep. Good night.
Good morning. Wow. Hi, who are you? Oh, no.
Hi. Oh, you're so soft. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Oh, uh-oh, Caleb.
Oh, buddy, hey.
Caleb.
Come here, buddy. Oh, come here. Come here, buddy. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come here, buddy. Come here. Hey. Oh, this little one is... Hey, you don't go in there?
No. Hey.
Oh. Are you the second uninvited visitor in our van? Oh.
Oh, what's that? Oh, I'm gonna pet your friend. Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. Is that the right thing to do?
Oh, am I gonna pet your friend? Hi, friend. Hi, friend.
We don't know whose dogs those are. Good morning. Great news. First night stealth camping was a smashing success. We slept great, the van was super comfortable, and most importantly, no knocks. So we can officially say we completed our first goal.
Woo! We have 3 goals today, and they're all food related. Goal number 1, get a pizza in Naples, aka the birthplace of pizza. Goal number 2, get a gelato in Florence, aka the birthplace of gelato. Oh, hey! Goal number 3, use our van's kitchen for the first time and cook dinner in our van. We have about a 6-hour drive from here to Florence, and that's with no stops, so we're gonna hit the road.
Wow, we're not even there yet. It's already so pretty.
Okay, we're taking a little detour to drive on the Amalfi Coast, but I think it'll be super worth it. I actually came here on a trip with my parents when I was maybe 15 or so, and the drive was crazy, and the roads are super windy, and I got car sick, but still, I think of it as the most beautiful place I've ever been. So I'm really excited to come back and see it again. But more than that, I'm excited for Caleb to see it. I think this is going to be so fun.
You can tell how many people are locals because they'll just be like staring at their phone, like no big deal, just cruising. Man, not us. We gotta soak it up.
Yeah, we do. Crazy. Look at that. Wow.
I cannot believe we get to do this. Tight squeeze. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay, we will have to do that. Mirror's almost touching.
Yes, thank you. Okay. I'm really putting your driving skills to the test here. Last night, driving late. Today, driving on these narrow, windy coastal roads.
Hey, I'm up for the challenge.
There's a car behind you. Crazy.
There's a bus.
Is the car? Okay. Can you pull over to the side?
No, there's no way.
Oh my gosh, the biker.
There's nowhere to go. Let's see. Wow. Oh my god.
He was confident. He was confident.
Wow.
I was not. That was terrifying.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
He zipped past. Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Oh, it's so good.
Wow.
We're probably getting annoying saying how good it is constantly. But look at this.
Look at it. Woohoo.
Whoa.
Oh, found a place to pull over. Woo.
Wow, wait. Check out this view. Right out the window.
It's now raining. We're gonna go ahead and make our way to Naples, get some lunch.
Pizza at the birthplace of pizza. Let's go.
Whoa. It's only been raining for a few minutes, and the roads are like almost flooded. Like rivers of water running down them at all times. It's pretty crazy.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
That is unreal. Whoa. What is that mountain? Is that a volcano?
I have no idea. You know what? We're gonna pass Pompeii on the way to Naples.
Is that Mount Vesuvius?
I don't know. It might be. What? Like, are you kidding?
That's
insane.
I mean, unbelievable.
How crazy.
So crazy. I mean, never in our lives will we ever accidentally drive past Mount Vesuvius again, right? Like, this could only happen once.
Yeah. Go ahead and snag the first spot that you see.
Okay. It looks like I might be able to squeeze in behind this car.
Secured.
Secured. Let's go eat some pizza.
Woo.
Pizza.
Wow. That is so good. We got the Napoleon pizza because we figured we're near Naples, we should. But the idea of anchovies and capers on a pizza did not sound the most appealing to me. Oh my god, I shouldn't have doubted them. This is great.
Boom. Pizza's crushed. Now we gotta get back on the road. Somehow, we were only an hour into our drive, and we've been driving for 4 hours. So we gotta hit it. All right, today was super long. We did a second day of a ton of driving. However, tomorrow we have our first short day, so we can get out of the van and explore a little bit more. Looking forward to that. But before that, we have our second goal for today, trying gelato in the birthplace of gelato. Let's go eat some ice cream. It's very good. Oh my gosh. I'm notoriously not a huge sweets fan. Not the person to describe gelato to you, but it's very good. I would have this again.
All right, we are officially parked for the night. It's nothing glamorous. We're just in the back of a Lidl parking lot, but it works. We very conveniently got some ingredients from Lidl. Here's what we got for the night. First, we have a couple of ingredients to make a salad with, and then we got pasta, garlic, cheese, and crushed red peppers for our main pasta dish. What I'm going for tonight is a kind of modified version of aglio e olio. And if I can take a stroll down memory lane real quick, is what Caleb cooked for me on our very first date together. And tomorrow happens to be our 5-year anniversary. So not only did I think that this meal would be really good, but I thought it would be kind of a sweet pre-anniversary dinner. Okay, here's the final meal. Goal 3 for today, accomplished. We cooked in the van. Let's eat.
Nice work. This pasta's fun. Good morning. Last night we slept in a grocery store parking lot. This morning we woke up, had a little coffee, and now it's time to go over our goals. I love swimming. So we're headed to Verona, which should be beautiful. And there's a lake right outside Verona that I'm hoping to take a dip in. And then our second goal for today is I want to get there at a reasonable time. We've had pretty long drives so far, and I'm ready to settle in to driving a little less and exploring Italy and Europe a little bit more. So I want to get there by 4 p.m. Right now it's 10, so we have 6 hours. It's a 4.5 hour drive. I think that's pretty reasonable. Let's get on the road.
Wow, the drive today has been so beautiful.
Yeah, like actually unbelievable. I'm already in my head planning on how to come back and do this on like a bicycle or a motorcycle. It is just so nice.
So just as a reminder, we are driving from Florence to Verona today. And a little fun fact about me. When I was in 9th grade English class, we read Romeo and Juliet, and as part of the unit, our entire class had to memorize the opening sonnet to the play. And so every time Caleb and I have been talking about Verona, like, we're going to Verona tonight, that's where we're staying, whatever, all that plays in my head is, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene, which is like one of the lines from the opening sonnet. It's just permanently etched in my brain, that thing. 2 households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge, break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these 2 foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured, piteous overthrows do with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end not could remove, is now the 2 hours traffic of our stage, through which if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend. We just got to the lake. I don't know why we're in the middle of like an actual tornado right now, but I don't know if we're gonna get to go swimming. We're gonna go in the van now.
Take 2 on swimming. It's looking much clearer out, so we're gonna go down and check off our goal. We kind of anticipated this being like a fun swim and it would be super warm out, but it's actually a little chilly now, so we might be a little cold. The aftermath, all of the destruction. Wow, it is so pretty. Look at these mountains. All right, time for a dip. I love swimming. I think it's my favorite thing to do.
Okay, that was fun. Fun swimming. Oh my God, he was so funny. He was so funny.
Boom. In a van. Cheers. Yeah. 5 years. Yeah. Crazy.
Oh, they're still doing it. Oh, it's so funny.
Good morning. Welcome to day 4. Yesterday was a smashing success. We completed both of our goals. We got here before 4 p.m. and we went for a swim in the lake. And we got to celebrate our anniversary, which was super special. Today we have 2 goals. We're approaching some beautiful mountains here in Europe. So goal number 1 is go for a hike. Goal number 2 is about the van. It's in need of some much needed maintenance. Our black water tank is full. We're almost out of water and we need to empty our gray water tank. Plus, neither of us has had a shower since we started.
We're kind of stinky.
So those are our 2 goals for today.
And now our driving plan. Our route today is to drive the van from here in Verona, Italy to Innsbruck, Austria. It's not a super far drive, but it's our first border crossing. I think this is the first land border crossing that either of us have ever done, so we're not totally sure what the process looks like. It'll be from EU country to EU country, so I don't expect it to be anything too crazy, but I guess we'll see. All right, well, those are our goals. That's our plan. Let's hit the road.
Look how pretty that is. I guess we're getting into the Dolomites today. Woohoo!
Okay. And then it'll be on this road on the right, is what it looks like.
Cool.
All the...
Your destination
There
is
it is.
on the right.
So much sooner than I was expecting.
Wow.
But it has you go down here a little bit, so
Probably
I'm wondering if
for
there's a parking lot. Yeah, maybe on the right here. You can turn.
Looks like maybe I turn in.
Okay, well, if you want to just hang out here, as long
yeah.
as you can.
I'm gonna stay here until someone tells me to leave, and then I'm gonna go around in a circle and then come back here. We're gonna get some snacks for the road, and we need to get something for dinner tonight. But the problem is the town we're in doesn't have like a full parking lot, so I'm kind of illegally parked right now. So I'm gonna stay in the van while Lindsey goes to get our groceries, and then hopefully no one asks me to leave. Hello, I just wanted to leave a little Easter egg for you. I love you so much. I hope you're enjoying editing this video, and I hope it's been an easy one. You're inside that Aldi right there right now, grabbing us some groceries. We're on day 4 in Italy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you. You're awesome. Okay, that's all I got. Goodbye.
Success. All right, let's see if Caleb's still there. Yeah, he is. Hello.
Hi.
Successful trip.
Yeah? What'd you get?
We got bananas as a snack. We got chips. Got some more tomatoes, because I know you love tomatoes. Some more Lindsey bread for peanut butter sandwiches.
Nice.
Ciabatta bread for fun sandwiches.
Sweet.
Yeah. Provolone cheese.
Nice. Love provolone.
And extra large on sale salami.
Oh my god.
This 2-pack, less than €3. Less than €2.50.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Love it.
More pasta for dinner.
Woohoo.
I got 2 more protein bars to try. And then I got a fun little pizza that we could eat now if you want.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds good.
And that's it. That's the haul. It came out to $14.85.
$14.85?
Can that be right?
Did you steal something? Wow. That's
Wait.
good.
You want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
There was only one thing that was over $2.
Whoa. What was that?
The salami.
The salami. Wow. Ooh.
Half the things are under $1 that we got, or under €1.
Wow. Let's eat our pizza. That's fun. This is so cool that we get to do this. Like, I feel so grateful. Honestly, I never thought we'd be able to do something that on this level of like being able to rent a van and drive across Europe. And like I said before, it's like, it's extra special because we've been wanting to do some kind of van life for the entire 5 years we've been dating. And Italy has been just like stunning. It is so beautiful here, and we've seen so many amazing things. So it's a little bittersweet because we're about to be in Austria, but I'm still really excited for Austria. I'm really excited for Germany after that. So there's so much still to come. And like, to think that we're able to do this on a reasonable budget just like blows my mind. Like, we didn't do anything special. Anyone can do this. You just have to have like the flexibility to do it and take a little bit of risk. It's just so crazy, so cool to be able to do this and be able to do such a long distance and see so much in just a few days. I feel so grateful to be able to do this.
Okay, we just made it to the last city in Italy before we cross into Austria. So
I think we're gonna cross into Austria any minute now. Austria. Boom.
Boom.
There. Innsbruck. That's where we're going. Woo! Wow. Okay, Brenner sign.
Is this the border?
Nah. No, probably not. But also it might be hard to tell, so. But also I don't think so. Brenner
Autobahn.
Grill Kebab. So we're still in Brenner. Brenner, yeah. We're still in Italy.
No, I think we're in Austria.
No.
Yeah, look at these signs. We're in Austria. That was the cross to Austria.
What?
Yeah. We made it to Austria.
That was so much easier than I could have ever even imagined. We literally didn't even know we had crossed into Austria until after it had happened. EU, what a crazy thing. What a crazy thing you are, EU. We couldn't find like an actual Austria sign, but that's not in Italian, so that's as close as we got. All right.
Back on the road.
Back on the road. Wow. Innsbruck. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Part of what makes this trip so fun is like we never just would have come here on our own. Like I've never heard of Innsbruck.
Sometimes the adventures where like you don't plan it and you don't really know what's gonna happen end up being the like most interesting and fun ones.
Okay, we've now reached the activity part of our day. Today we're going on a hike. We're in a beautiful little town in Austria. There's mountains all around us. We're gonna be walking around a lake. It's about 1.5 miles. Looks kind of like an easy stroll. It should be great. Let's go. Look at that. Look at that one.
Whoa, look at these ducks. Oh my god, their feet are so crazy looking. Yeah, look at the feet on those.
Whoa. Okay, it's not a duck.
Sorry that we lured you in with a van video and really we're just making a video about ducks. All right, let's hike.
And we're back. That was beautiful. I feel like we went on like 4 different hikes in one. There are so many different cool environments. So fun. Let's go find our campsite.
Great job picking the hike.
Thanks.
Can you imagine just like rolling down that hill? You'd roll for as long as you wanted to roll.
All right, we made it in. We're looking for a place to dump our black water before we find a spot for the night. Hey! So turns out we did not connect our microphones for the entire van chores section. But our first chore is emptying the toilet, so the less senses you can engage here, the better. You can get to the tank from a locked cabinet outside of the van, which means you don't have to carry the tank through the van to empty it. And this was great for us because turns out we overflowed the tank. Yeah, it was really gross. Also, we're a really small channel and it's our dream to do YouTube full time. Even when we find ourselves in these kinds of situations, Caleb and I seriously love making YouTube videos, and it would mean a lot if you like this video, subscribe, watch more of our videos. It really helps. So there's my pitch. Thank you for listening. Now back to the van. We used an entire roll of paper towels to clean up the mess. On the bright side, this campsite did have an area for black water dumping, so that was cool. Here is Caleb doing the actual dumping while I keep a safe distance. He said it was the grossest thing he's ever done in his entire life. If we do get a van, we're going to get one of those incinerating toilets. But first van chore is complete. Next, we found a place to park and fill up our fresh water, which luckily we do have audio for.
Oh yeah, we're full.
Oh, nice.
Good job. Boom, goal number 2 complete.
Yeah.
Today has been amazing. Honestly, Austria wasn't really on my radar before, but it's so beautiful here. After doing the van chores, we had some dinner. We had some sausages because we're in Austria, so we had to. Tomorrow, we're gonna go see this incredible castle not too far from here. Also, we're gonna take some showers in the morning, which are both equally exciting. That's it for today. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.
Good morning. Yesterday, we successfully managed our first border crossing of the trip. We went for a beautiful hike in Austria, and we caught up on our van chores. Today, we have our second border crossing of the trip, the one from Austria into Germany, and we have 2 goals for today.
Our first goal is something pretty special. So, a year and a half ago, we were in Munich for New Year's. We found out about this beautiful castle not too far from Munich, and we've wanted to go ever since. And we just happened to be cruising right past Munich. So we're gonna go to that castle and finally check that one off our bucket list. And our second goal, after 4 nights in the van, we're feeling pretty comfortable, and we're gonna give a little van tour when we make it into camp this evening. Let's hit the road. Look at this slide. It's got a horse head.
Wow, it kind of looks like you're coming out the horse's butt. You're being pooped out by the horse.
Kinda does.
Wow, we're in Germany. We just noticed that this road changed names in the middle of the road. We're like, oh, that's weird.
Wonder why?
Wonder why. It's because we're entering a new country.
I thought it was quite high. So I wonder if we're gonna be going
Oh,
up.
is that it?
Oh, that's it.
Oh,
Get a shot, get a shot.
Wow.
Whoa.
Turn left, then you will arrive at your destination.
So this is the parking for it? How do we even get up there?
Buongiorno,
Buongiorno.
Price 6, accanto retromarce vicino.
Sorry, English?
Ok, Price 6, bei Camper,
By the campers.
da vorne,
Ah.
zwischen die 2.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay.
Danke.
Did he? Buongiorno. Is that Italian?
Yeah, we might have Italian plates on
We
this
have
camper.
he spoke to us in Italian because we have Italian plates on the camper.
In Germany. And then when we said we don't speak Italian, he spoke to us in English. That's so annoying. Boom. Castle time.
Gonna say what happened.
I wanted to wear my glasses today, but I have sensitive eyes, so I need my sunglasses too. Just wearing them over.
Well, it's not looking good. We're gonna walk around and see if maybe there's another place we can get them. Okay, we've been trying to figure out ways to go to the castle because they're sold out on tickets. And 5 minutes ago, I looked at the website to see if we could get tickets, and the next available tickets were on the 22nd of July. Today's the 10th. and I refreshed the page, and it came up with 2 tickets available in an hour and a half. I'm clicking pay. I can't show you because my credit card number's on screen. We got them!
Woo! Wow. Crazy.
We made it to the castle. Oh man, look at this place. I feel like from down below, it looked actually kind of small, but once you get up here, this place is gigantic. I'm so excited to go take a look inside.
Oh, to be paragliding above a castle in Germany.
What a way to live.
Oh my gosh, that was so cool. Unfortunately, we were not allowed to film inside, but take my word for it, some of the coolest rooms I've ever been in my whole life. Crazy stories. I'm so glad we got to squeeze in a tour last minute. All right, now we're gonna head back to the van.
Whoa.
Yeah, a little path through the trees.
Yeah, I think that's where we're going.
Oh.
We're driving into like a Grimm's Brother fairy tale. Kind of feels like a little eerie.
It's where Hansel and Gretel went missing.
Check it out. Let's see. There's a ghost living in this place who bites anyone who in the bushes or behind the huts in the. He hasn't bitten me yet. I haven't here yet. So I think we're okay to stay here for the night.
Okay.
Oh, hi, buddy. Are you walking over? Oh, moo. Oh, hi. Moo, moo. Oh, so sorry. Sorry, okay. Hey. Oh my goodness, sorry to scare you. Okay, oh, look at that little tongue. Look at that dog. Oh my goodness. Oh, hi. Oh my goodness. Hi. Do you normally get some treats? They're curious cows.
Curious cows? I don't have anything for you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for a little pet. Bye. Okay, love you. You guys are the cutest cows I've ever seen. Bye.
Welcome to our temporary $1 home on wheels. Looking at the outside, it just looks like a normal van. It has the usual RV stuff, a power plug, water, a cassette toilet, and a solar panel. Moving inside, you'll see seats that spin around, which has been really fun and useful. The van is pretty easy to drive, and watch your head. We probably both have concussions from hitting our head right here. Next, we have a little table where we have our meals. In the kitchen, we have a fridge, a sink, a stove, which runs on the propane that you have to turn on, and an overhead light. The lights in the van are really cool and use these rails that power the lights. Having a bathroom in the van has been super nice. We haven't showered because we don't want to use all of our water, but apparently we have a hot water heater, which sounds fancy for a van. The bed is massive. Like, I don't understand why they made it so big in a van, but I think it's super fun that they did. And we can sleep in any direction. The last thing to mention about the van is it has a lot of storage. I mean, a lot of storage. Way more than we'd ever need. So yeah, that's our van. Just like that, we've completed both of our goals for today. We saw a castle and did a little tour of the van. We're gonna go ahead and eat some dinner and go to bed. Good night, we'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. Last night, we slept in the middle of this beautiful farmland area surrounded by a bunch of cute cows. In case you're wondering how we found these campsites, we're using an app called Park for Night. It's our first time using it, but it was recommended to us for van life around Europe. And so far, it's worked out well for us. We've been able to find some pretty good free parking spots.
Yesterday, we completed both of our goals. Today, we have 2 more goals. We're trying to make it to Leipzig, Germany today, and when we get there, because we're budget travelers and because this is a $1 a day van rental, we need to figure out exactly how much we've spent so far so we know if we're under budget or not. Also, we want to figure out how far we've driven. So we're going to do some math when we get in tonight, as well as goal number 2, do some van maintenance one more time. We've got a long drive today. Let's get on the road.
Caleb, what's going on? I didn't know.
Oh.
Little delay, but
Okay,
made it.
we made it.
Yeah.
We've been driving on the Autobahn for a few hours, and we're coming up on a section where there's no set speed limit, which is so cool. I've wanted to drive on the Autobahn, especially where there's no speed limit, like my entire life, since I was a small child. So I think it's so exciting that we're gonna be able to do it on this trip. However, kind of comical that we're doing it in like the farthest thing from a sports car or like a motorcycle, you know, like we're in a really not aerodynamic camper van that can't go very fast. But it'll still be really fun. Looks like we're coming up on it pretty soon.
Left towards Berlin.
Left towards Berlin. I think those might be I think I see some slashes.
Yeah?
Maybe. Whoa.
Oh, that's it.
That's
no
it.
speed limit sign.
Wow. Okay. From what we understand, the 100 is just like what the speed limit currently was because we were in a construction zone. And then the slash just means, boom, no more speed limits. Have fun. Be safe.
Yeah, like it's disappeared. The speed limit sign has disappeared off your Google Maps too.
Oh, whoa. We'll show what the map looked like before and after being in the no speed limit zone. But it just like, if you've ever wondered, you know how Google Maps shows the speed limit, when you're in an area with no speed limit, it just goes away. Just like, it's just your speedometer. Okay, we got up to 120. I don't want to overdo it, but I think we can push it to 140. Ooh, I hear some noises.
Hearing some noises.
Oh, okay, let's get it over. We're at 140. I don't want to go any faster. So we got to 140 kilometers an hour, which is about 87 miles an hour. I'd say that's pretty good for a camper van. That was the limit of how fast I felt comfortable driving. At that speed, it started getting like a little twitchy, a little shaky, but we backed it back down to 120 kilometers an hour and it just cruises. So now you know how fast you can drive a Fiat Ducato camper van on the Autobahn. We burned a little too much diesel going so fast. JK, we haven't filled up in 2 days. This thing's doing good. Ooh, this looks much more campsite-y than the last place.
Ooh. Here we are.
Here we are.
All right, one of our goals for today was to review some stats from our trip. We've crunched the numbers. We've got some fun drinks that we picked up from Aldi, and we're ready to start some reviewing. These are the drinks. They were like 40 cents, and they look very fun. Cheers.
Cheers.
I like mine. It's quite good.
I'm assuming these are like normally alcoholic because it's very labeled as non-alcoholic. but to us, they just kind of look like sodas. Shall we look at the numbers?
Let's look at some numbers here.
Maybe we can start with the most important question. Have we been able to stay under our $100 a day budget while crossing Europe in a $1 a day camper van?
The answer is no.
We have not.
So far, we have spent 719 euros or 841 US dollars approximately. This is day 6, tomorrow's day 7, so we are not under 100 US dollars a day. We've broken everything down by category though, so you can see where this money went to.
Before we talk about how we spent $140 a day, I want to quickly talk about what we had to spend outside of that. So we spent 2,100 euros or about 2,500 US dollars in refundable deposits. So hopefully we get all of that money back. Fingers crossed.
Now for the money that we are not getting back. We'll start with the most expensive category, which is diesel to fuel this thing. We spent a total of 384 US dollars on fuel so far. We have to return the vehicle with a fourth of a tank full. It's a little over that right now, and we have about 200 kilometers left, so we shouldn't spend that much more on fuel. So it should be right around there. Our second most expensive category was food. We have spent $132 on food, which honestly, I think is pretty good. We've mostly eaten at grocery stores, and then I think the only food that we got outside of that is the pizza and gelato and one ice cream that we got on our anniversary. I think that's it. I think the rest is just groceries. Our third most expensive category is tolls. We have spent 122 US dollars on tolls. That was exclusively in Italy. After a couple hefty toll roads, we changed our GPS to avoid tolls. So we've been driving on a bit slower roads, but much cheaper roads, which is nice.
That includes the ferry ride from Sicily to Italy, by the way, which was, I think, more than half of that.
Yeah, I think it was 60 something euros.
60 euros on the dot. All right, our next most expensive category was activities. This includes a couple times where we had to park to go get food or to go on our hike, and it also includes the tickets to tour the castle. So the majority of this was actually what it cost to go tour the castle. We spent $76.53 total in activities.
Our second to last category is the rental itself. As you know, this rental costs €1 a day, but we also had to pay a €50 booking fee with iMova, which was the relocation booking company. So the total for our rental came out to $65.52.
And finally, we have our last category, which is campsites. So this is so cheap only because we've been able to stealth camp so much. But that has saved us a bunch of money because the campsites here are actually a little pricey. So just the 2 nights that we've had to stay at campsites, we've spent about $60 US.
But because of all our stealth camping, it's our cheapest category. So that's what we spent so far. There are a couple other potential fees that we'll go over a little bit more tomorrow. But for now, that's the total. Okay, the other stat that we wanted to go over is how far we've driven. As a refresher, this relocation needed to go from Sicily, Italy, all the way to Berlin, Germany. So far, we have driven 2,279 kilometers to get to this campsite. The most direct route from here to where we're dropping the van off in Berlin is 213 kilometers. So we'll have driven about 2,500 kilometers in total to complete this trip. It's been a wild ride so far. I feel like that first day of picking up the van and having that man climb into our van feels so long ago. I can't believe tomorrow is the last day of this trip. For a first van life trip, this has been incredible. This has just been so cool. All right, well, those are the stats. We're gonna eat some dinner, enjoy this campsite, and go to bed.
Bam. Bam. Good morning. Yesterday we completed one of our 2 goals, we were able to crunch the numbers and figure out all of our stats for the trip. However, we have not yet done our camper maintenance. We thought about it a little more and realized we wanted to be able to use the toilet for as long as possible. So we have to empty that this morning before we hit the road. And speaking of that, today we have one goal: return the van without having to pay any extra money. Let's hit the road.
Her old friend.
You know what? That was much easier this time.
Boom, just like that. Easy.
Easy. Okay, that's done.
All right, let's talk. We're heading to Berlin now. We have a short drive today. It's only about 2 hours until we get there. However, we're not entirely sure of the situation that will await us when we get there. Way back on day one, you may remember that it took us a while to actually get on the road. We mentioned that we got a late start, about 4 hours later than we were initially anticipating. That's because there was a little bit of confusion around how far we were actually allowed to drive the van. So a day or two before pickup, I got an email saying that we had 600 kilometers to drive this van. And they said above that, we would be charged an excess mileage fee. However, the shortest possible driving route to get from Sicily to Berlin is about 2,400 kilometers. So we thought, you know, surely that was a mistake, that we were just sent a template email, and that we would have at least enough mileage to get from point A to point B, since this is a relocation and not a standard rental. So when we got to pick up our van, the rep at Indie Campers told us the same thing, that we only had 600 kilometers. Anything above that we would be charged. We reached out to customer service. They said the same thing, 600 kilometers. And our rep told us that he had checked in dozens of relocations and that they had all been charged for excess mileage above, you know, the standard 100 kilometers a day. But this didn't make sense to us. So after some discussion, after some back and forth, we actually saw a note in Indie Camper's internal system that said we had 2,700 kilometers to drive it. We reached back out to customer service with this information. They confirmed that we had 2,700 kilometers, and the guy that we were working with put a note in our profile, an extra note confirming that that is our mileage.
However, he also told us to prepare for battle when we got to Berlin. He is certain that they're going to try to charge us for the excess mileage to relocate the van. For us right now, that would be about 1,900 kilometers that we've gone over the 600 limit, which equates to something like $500 or $600 US. So we're going into this with our fingers crossed that they're going to not charge us the extra mileage, because they're the ones who want the van moved from Sicily to Berlin. And we're doing that as a service to prevent them from having to hire a company to do that. Finally, as a bit of a consolation, the rep who we dealt with gave us some spare bedding as a bit of a thank you or apology. When you rent with this company, you have to pay 50 euros for a bed kit. So instead of charging us, he gave us some old bedding for free, but he told us to throw it away before we got to Berlin, otherwise we would surely be charged the 50 euros for that.
So that's the situation that we're going into in Berlin. We'll see. We're crossing our fingers, and we'll let you know how it goes. Last day of the drive has gone well. We have about 5 more minutes, and then we'll be there.
And bye-bye van.
Bye-bye van.
How are you feeling?
I mean, this trip was amazing. It just makes me want to see Italy, Austria, and Germany in more detail. How are you feeling? This is our first time trying van life.
I think it's no secret at this point that like we've confirmed that we enjoy this a lot. I have loved staying in the van. I think having to cross so much distance isn't like the best way to experience it. Like it's been really cool because we got to like cram so much of Europe in such a short amount of time, but I would definitely look forward to like being able to stay in each place like a little bit longer. I could see a van or some kind of build in our future. We've actually been watching van builds at night before we go to bed and taking notes about what we like and what we would change about this van.
Yeah.
This one's really good, but I do think there would be some like custom things that would like make it right for us.
I'd say overall success.
Oh yeah, such a success. One of our best friends is doing a Sprinter van build, and he's really cool. So we'll link his stuff down below if you want to watch someone who hasn't built a Sprinter before start building a Sprinter van. All right, fingers crossed.
Ready?
Ready.
Let's see.
All right, wish us luck. We'll let you know how it goes.
Guys, we just dropped off the van, and the process literally could not have been easier. It took all of 5 minutes. We got asked maybe 2 questions. We didn't have to pay anything extra. And when Caleb asked, just to double check that we're not going to be charged for excess mileage, the guy looked at us like we were a little crazy and was like, no. So thanks for watching. Caleb and I love making these videos, and we actually have a crazy goal of making it to 1 million subscribers. So if you like this video and want to see more, please consider subscribing. Okay, thanks. Bye.